Good morning, y'all. Um, I have something to share, and sorry, I'm distracted. There's a man walking his little tiny dog out there, and it's really it's kind of big for me. I don't want to make it too big, um, so you don't. It's like, where's this woman going with that? Um, I was kind of And I explain it. I want to read you what I wrote because that'll be better at explaining it. But I, I have had such an amazing morning with Father. And it kind of started yesterday. I think it was yesterday. Um, and the way he speaks to me um, through different people, and my heart's just pounding. I'm like, this is like, okay, I pulled out one of my journals. I thought, well, and I say this that I was just looking because I know there's stuff in there that I want to share, which I'll back up a little bit because squirrel. A friend of mine said, I can't. She wrote it in one of my comments. I think that she wrote it, and I know she said it to me because we've spoken, and and she has kind of observed me in my life for quite a while now. We've known each other. Oh my goodness, um, our little ones were like 5 and 7 years old, and now it's been like 30 years. Oh my goodness. So anyway, I want to share this with you because I know that I'm not alone in this. That many of us, men and women, struggle in this life. There's a lot of pain and heartache. And when I pulled the journal out, I didn't know when it was or anything like that. It turns out it was um, autumn of 2016. So it's kind of like one of the more recent journals. Doesn't go back to, a lot of the stuff, obviously. And I was, it's been hard to read it. I was like, oh, wow, that hurt. And I, what did my friend say? That by me sharing these things, these very private things, that that maybe I can help for some of you who are who are who are trying to have joy, trying to feel better about yourself and your life, and trying to recover from tremendous pain and wounds in the past. So I was surprised at how recent this happened. So I'm going to read it to you. And I'm going to move this cord because it's distracting me. I haven't cleaned up since I made my coffee this morning. So, on October 30th, 2016, there's an entry in my journal that is so harsh, so vile, so unloving, and filled with hatred, the words are nearly unbearable to read. They were words directed, written in a scrawling text that filled 2 pages, that poured out. And I remember as I wrote them the emotion of grief, as I believed every word written was true. It was a declaration of hatred and, hatred and disgust. And it was written to me. It was about me. And even now I struggle to believe those words were true. I have never and would never say such horrible things to another living soul. The depth of despair I felt at the moment was so complete, I could never have believed to be sitting here only a year later, mourning the lie that consumed me and how it affected me. I remember relief. There, I said it. And in those words, I had expressed the darkest part of my heart. The truth of not just how others felt about me, but how I felt about me. It was giving in to a lifetime of being told, you're worthless, pointless, you're in the way, and you're a waste of air being breathed. It stuns me that I could have thought, much less written, such venomous things about myself. I didn't just want to die. I wanted to die painfully. I remember the emotion. No tears. There was so much hatred flowing through my pen. I felt bold in expressing the truth. I believed that others had always wanted to say, but were too polite to express. I can't read those words aloud. Not now, because it was not my Abba Father speaking them to me. I knew then, as I know now, this message was from the enemy of my soul. But, like Father Adonai does, he used those words to heal me. And it took long days of seeking his truth to refute every lie that had nearly choked the life from me. Many nights I spent weeping and wailing and pleading with Father to rid me of the poison that was killing me. My days I went into doing mundane chores and attempting to somehow earn my keep and justify my existence. You know how they say it's always darkest before the dawn? Well, I was about 3 hours from sunrise, maybe 6. And the truth is, and was, I didn't know what time it was, and I had lost hope that sunrise would ever come. This journal I'm reading, I pulled it out the other day thinking maybe there's something I can share with the Havarim to encourage them. The first entry was dated August 10th, 2016. And honestly, I was shocked at the pain, the misery, and the desolation that I found there. To me, it is amazing that in a relatively short time span, though at the time each day felt like an eternity of quicksand that I had to sludge through. But on every page, there is a prayer, a cry, a lifting of my wounded heart and bleeding soul to the only one who could rescue me. Oh, Abba, I cried. I tried to walk on water, and now I'm drowning. Save me, Yeshua. Only you can save me. The last entry in this journal is December 31st, 2016. I'm curious to read more. I'm excited to see, how did this happen? How could I have started a journey from the West Coast in September of 2016 and end up in Arizona in December of 2018? No, that was 17. It's not 18 yet. I once was dead, but now I live. I know in my deepest heart it was all the work of my Redeemer. But how? How did it happen? I know the story. The narration of those days are written in notebooks. And maybe now, looking back, I'll see it all more clearly. Like when you walk a dark road and you keep your eye on the horizon and you hope for the sun to rise. And then it does. And you quickly forget the darkness, remembering it as waters gone by. So it'll be a discovery for all of us. I don't remember what I wrote. I don't remember most of the things that happened. I just know things happen. And so that's the most recent part of the journey, kind of where it started. Wow. So today, if you're feeling that, if you feel like you're lost and alone and nobody cares, it's not true. It's not true. Because our Father, He loves us. And He hears every cry. And He alone, He will bind every wound. He will give us life. So, today, step out into the sunshine. Hopefully it's sunny where you're at. It is where I am. Just lift your face. Lift your heart. And cry out. And He'll reach out His hand. He'll pull you out of the quicksand. And He'll set you back on firm ground. Oh, how He loves us. I love y'all.